Whoopa doopa. It's my second confused live stream of the day. Each different shot is its own little clip right now. That is because I'm going to replace the background with this time-lapse video of clouds that I have. It's not how it'll look. It'll look scarier when it's done. You can see how stupid it looks if, like, it cuts from one shot to the next and the clouds haven't moved. Those are my 2 tracks, and I got my storm time-lapse. Now, I need to recut it a little bit because there's a couple of things I don't like in terms of, like, keeping it dramatic. They stop and react to it, and then it comes out of the ground. This is not the only time this happens in Beetlejuice. Out here towards the end, Delia screams, and then Charles looks up and screams, and then Beetlejuice looks up and screams, and then the sandworm comes through the ceiling. I'm not sure how this whole ending's gonna play out in my cut. Whatever happens, that sandworm's coming through the ceiling before people react to it. I want to have the sandworm pop up and then they react to it. Oh, that's easy enough. We're just gonna swap these 2 shots. It's so light and rompy, you know? Like, the way they run into the shot. So it comes out of the ground, they're running in the foreground, and then it pops up. I think that's okay. Like, here's it attacking her. She smacks it. This shot's gonna go as well. Like, if that's her arm there, and then that's the mouth. The sandworm's mouth is not much more than, like, 3 feet, which would make his overall head maybe 4 feet, and then the larger head is not that much bigger than it. My point is, when they're running from it, and it's clearly, like, I don't know, several yards behind them. Look how big it is compared to them. Nobody minds. The other question is, will the sandworms actually be creepy by the end of this and not fun and goofy looking? I'm going to edit this entire scene while wearing my sandworm oven mitt. Yeah, that doesn't work. Let's look at this without audio. Yeah, I feel like they should just react faster. Smack. Ow, that hurt my nose. Why'd you do that? Run away! She's not gonna smack it because her smacking it and it being like, ow, my nose hurts, it reduces the threat of the sandworm. And that's fine for your lighthearted, spoopy comedy. In the dramatic world, you want your monsters to remain a threat. I don't know if I need this, like, looking at each other. Because that's him reacting to her smacking it. Now it just looks like they're going, hey, it's lunging at us. Should we run? Hey, is that a giant monster? Do you think we should run from it? It's right there. Maybe we should go. Yeah, okay, let's get out of here. Rawr, run. Now they're beating on it and it lunges a second time. See, the thing is, with her smacking it, that does add a little bit of tension to the scene because it stretches out the drama. If it just pops up and they just run away, it's like, that's not scary. But this is, in a dramatic movie, this is where it would, like, bite somebody's leg and they'd have to get, like, their foot out of the jaws of the animal. Is that the same lunge? Did they use it twice? Rawr. Rawr. Oh my gosh. I'm pretty sure that's the same. Boy, they sure do move at a very similar speed. That could just be excellent animation, though. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Because his tongue in this shot is on the roof of his mouth, and in this shot it's resting. So they did animate it twice. His tongue stays down the whole time. Man, I cannot believe those are different, but they are. They really move. It's such a consistent speed between the 2 of them that is impressive animation. It just pops out of the ground, and they run from it, and then it tries to bite the door. That's gonna happen really fast. There's something we could do with this shot where it's not like she's smacking it. I could rotoscope him out and have him chomp at them as they run away. New track, new track, new track, move down. We're gonna do a real quick, dirty rotoscoping. Loop, gloobity-ding. Doesn't that look amazing? That is the sandworm from the previous shot coming in to the new shot. Can I move him to them running away? I mean, it looks okay. We can make him bigger! Now he's the right size from the previous shot. It's not bad. My rotoscoping looks better than their key effect. It just might end up looking better because I have more sophisticated technology than they did at the time. Definitely not because I put more work into it. By no means am I putting more work into this than they did. He kind of grins too. He's like, ah, you hurt me, now I'm gonna eat you. But she looks like she is not having a good time with that, like, wind turbine blowing on these actors. She's just like, get the shit out of my face. What the? Okay, comes down, bite, misses them. If I reverse this shot, it's just too cute. There's nothing to be done with that nose wag. Like, they run. It's kind of watching them for a second. They cut that because it's just, I want to just keep the pacing like the same length for each shot. I love this tool. Shows 2 frames in the clip, and it's the in and the out, so you know exactly like how this clip will begin and what it'll look like when it ends, so you get a sense of the timing of it. Get the door open. Yeah, there's just too much scrambling. I'm just gonna cut that out. Okay, now that's obviously a problem because they're still going through the door and it's clearly shut there. I really wish the shutting door was from this angle and not from inside. Okay, let's see how the timing works on all this. Rawr, chomp, run away. Rawr again, get through the door, get through the door. He's like, I'm lunging, I'm disappeared out of frame. Get the door open, go inside, shut the door. Now he's, maybe I'm just being picky. I just let it go, I'll let it go. Oh, he's really big in that shot. Is he gonna get smaller all of a sudden? He should be bigger there. And in this shot, he should eat the door. Just rotoscope him out again. Oh, we're gonna isolate this track. Cut Adam and Barbara out of it with a big circle. Nope, with a big square. Won't even be that noticeable because you can see how big he is. Look how flawless that effect is. You can't even tell that I'm merging 2 shots together. Gonna have to actually put some effort into it. Oh god, no, please not effort. That looks fine for now. It takes up more of the frame. Looks more imposing. And her eyeline might actually be matching up better now. Oh my god, look at the giant sandworm. Rawr. He lunges forward, bites, misses. Gets to the door, lunges forward again, get through the door, walk through the door, jump. I think it works. I think it works. I won't have me talking over it in my final cut. Okay, so I think the cut is coming together. I might make him bigger in this shot too. It's a big ass sandworm. Next up, blue screening. Hanging out on Saturn, having a normal day. I always wondered what this looked like in the script. Can't stay inside this house a minute more. Not a minute. He flings open the door and steps outside. She promptly disappears. Adam, Barbara! Exterior, the surface of Saturn's moon Titan. Beetlejuice says it's just Saturn, but...
We've been to Saturn! Hey, I've been to Saturn!
Barbara is on Titan with an enormous Saturn looming in the sky. She looks around with wonder and some fear. Adam is struggling towards her. Behind him, hovering, isolated in the air, is the kitchen door. This is all pretty much how it happened. Something is burrowing rapidly towards them in the sand. The something looks as if it might be right out of Dune. We're not even gonna try and hide the fact that we're just ripping off Dune. We're putting it right in our Beetlejuice screenplay. The something, it's called the something, not the sandworm. The something is capitalized. Yeah, that all pretty much happens, except for her smacking it. But the first time you see the sandworm at the beginning of the movie, that is not how it goes down in the script. Adam steps off the last step into the yard and promptly disappears. Exterior, the great void. Adam is nowhere. There's no ground, no sky, nothing to stand on or hold on to, or give boundaries or distance, just a vast nothing. It goes on like this, it's a little weird. They actually shot this. Beetlejuice. Clock geared. An enormous geared wheel the size of a man rolls by, tearing up the unseamed ground. 2 smaller gears, looking very much like components of a giant watch, spin along behind him. Alright, back to work. I need this blue. Boom. For one thing, it assumes you want a black outline. Say no to the black outline. Oh, this is already looking pretty fantastic. Is that all I need? Does that look fine? I don't know which one of these little... So that actually turned out so good, I think I might just apply it to the track rather than the individual clips. Wow, that so quickly looks so good. Every shot already looks pretty fantastic. They all look like they could use some tweaking, but they also look really good. Oh, that's no good. I can't have titles in the video.